Hello, this is gracevillesolutions, and in today's video I'll be showing how to design this YouTube thumbnail right in Photoshop. So if you're ready, let's dive right into the video. Alright, so these are the documents I will be using for our designs. I'll leave a link to these documents or images in the description box, so feel free to download them and practice along. Alright, so here we are in Photoshop, and for this tutorial we'll be using the dimension of okay, first of all we'll give our project a title, so I can just say YouTube thumbnail. Alright, and then now for the dimension I'm using a resolution of a width of first of all our unit should be in pixels, not inches. Okay, so I'm using a dimension of 1920 by 1080 pixels. That's the high definition dimension for YouTube thumbnails, 1920 by 1080 pixels. All right, yeah, by 1080 pixels. Okay, so we leave other settings the way they are, and then we click create. Now, and by the way, for this tutorial I'm using Photoshop 2020, but the method I'll be showing you here works for virtually every other method version of this software. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to bring in our background, and to do that I just hop into the documents folder and I click the background and I drag it right into Photoshop like so, and then yeah, click that to check. So I can just go ahead and rename this as background. Okay, I can just say this is our background. And yes, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stretch it to fill up the canvas to ensure that it fills up the entire canvas. Good, like so. Then I'm going to desaturate my image. Okay, so I'm going to desaturate this image. So now there are two ways to do that actually. Now you can either go through the fill and adjustment layer, you use the hue and saturation, okay, option here, or you go to where you have your image. Right here at the menu bar here, you click image and then go all the way down to adjustment and then saturation. Alright, so I take my saturation bar all the way down to -100 and then I click OK. Alright, so the next thing is to bring in the other background, okay, carrying the image of the girl with the phone. So once again I click and I drag it right into my Photoshop like so. Alright, so as you can see our image fitting properly, so we can I'm just going to take it a bit to the side, ensure it's not cut off. Alright, something like this. Then what I'm going to do next, I'm going to take out the background, okay, ensure that the background is above, the background layer is above the image layer. Alright, so I'm going to click this and drag it up like so. Now where you see that blue halo line, just let go. Alright. Okay, so we have successfully taken the background above the image of the girl. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to, under the blending options, that's right here where you have this. So this is our blending options right here. Okay, so this is the blending options. Now I'm going to change it to, let's use a screen, or let's see. Okay, let me just, okay, no, let's see which one would fit in properly. Okay, I think overlays is good. Let's check other options and see. Okay, I think vivid light is also good. Okay, let me go for hard light or soft light. Overlay, which one? Okay, let's go for hard light. Okay, so you can just choose whichever option best suits you. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to now on the background layer I'm going to click or add a layer mask. Okay, now to add your layer mask, you just come right down here where you have this icon here, you click this. Okay, so you have successfully added a layer mask to our background layer. Now why I added a layer mask is because if you look at the image of the girl, you see that the background, there are some a part of the background is on the image, and I don't want that. Okay, so I added a layer mask so I can brush off that. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my brush tool by pressing B on the keyboard, and now you ensure that your foreground color right here is set to black. Okay, so you just click this arrow to swap it, because black color hides and white color reveals. Okay, now since I want to brush off, okay, I can increase my brush, the size of my brush a bit. So I just brush off on the image, okay, to take off. So as you can see, as you brush off on the image, you see that just trying to take away the part of the background that's visible on the image. Okay, I think this is cool. So the next thing let me just brush off the hair. All right. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make my image pop a little. Okay, so I'm going to drop my brush tool. All right, then I'm going to make my image pop a little. So I'm going to go to, once again, go to my image on my menu bar, image menu, then go to adjustment, then go to brightness and contrast. So I want to give it a bit more contrast so that it's going to pop out. And so I increase the contrast. I think this is okay, like so. And I click OK, so we're good to go. Then I'm going to start adding my text. All right, so I'm going to take my text tool, and yeah, so I'm using the font 𝗕𝗢𝗎. So I'm just going to click or type rather create. Sorry, I'm just going to type create. Okay, I drop my text tool, and then I enlarge this. Okay, I enlarge this very well. Okay. Alright, then I can duplicate the image by holding Alt, click and drag. Just say create Gmail. Okay, yes, this is okay. Create Gmail, you can enlarge it a bit like so. Hit enter. Then you duplicate this once again, and then you say on phone. Okay, you drop your text too, and then you adjust this a bit. Alright, I think this is cool. So if you're having value from this video, please give this video a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel, because I do a lot of graphic design and general internet tips and tricks that you definitely don't want to miss. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add bring in my Gmail icon, okay, right here. So I'm going to click this and drag it straight into Photoshop. Then I can minimize this. So I can minimize this and adjust this, bring it somewhere like so. Okay, let me take this up a bit. Okay, just adjust it a bit. Okay, so let me take this one up. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to add some effects to my Gmail icon. So I'm going to go to the Gmail layer, the icon layer right here. I'm going to right click and I'm going to select blending options. Okay. So I'm going to go to my drop shadow, give it a black. Okay, you can change the color, maybe give this a yellow or something, or a red, but I think okay, just a bit of black is okay. Then I can increase this distance, the spread rather, the size and the spread. Okay, increase the spread a bit. Alright, so I think this is okay. Let me give it an outer glow. Do I need that? Okay, just add a bit of an outer glow to it. Okay, I think that's fine. That's nice. All right, so then, okay, so the next thing I'm going to do right here is that I'm going to go back to my image, the image with the girl. Okay, and I'm going to just make it a bit, just add more hue to it, add more vibrance. So I go to my image and I go to vibrance. Okay, just add a bit more vibrance to the background, so that the yellow color of the girl is going to pop out. Okay, I think this is cool. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to add just a rectangle to this. So I'm going to go to my rectangle tool right here. Alright, then I go to, by pressing arrow, or you can just press U on the keyboard to get the rectangle tool. So I'm going to draw a rectangle like this. And okay, then I'm going to give it a red color. Okay, like so. And then I'm going to drag it to where I have, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to locate the rectangle right here. Okay, I'm going to take the rectangle, hold my shift key, and drag it to where I have the phone. Alright, and then I'm going to resize it to fill up the space. Okay, like so. Then for the, I want the text, okay, the font to be white, so that just for sake of emphasis. Alright, so I'm going to go to my text tool by pressing T on the keyboard. Then I highlight this part and I change the, then I go to right here where you have your color bar just at the top here. Okay, where you have your character panel, you see the color bar here, click that, and yeah, I go for a white. Alright, just want that part to be white. Then I drop my color too. So yeah, I think this is cool. It's nice. It's looking really attractive and sharp. Alright, so this is how you create a simple but catchy YouTube thumbnail right in Photoshop. So if there's any part of this tutorial that is not clear, you can ask your questions in the comment section, and of course I will attend to them as soon as possible. So if you had value from this video, please give this video a like, share this video, and also subscribe to my channel, and ensure you click the notification bell, because I do a lot of graphic design and internet tips, tricks, and tutorials. So thanks for watching, and yeah, till I see you in my next video, take care and stay safe.